So you're calling me
From the hospital.
from the hospital.
Yes.
I'm your girl. Your wang has just been reattached.
Yes.
Perhaps unsuccessfully.
This is your house.
Right.
Somebody answer.
You know what? I don't like to grab it on the first ring. It makes people think you're desperate, but I want to definitely get it by the fifth because the phone machine will pick up.
That's the end of the sound effects. You gotta pick
okay.
up now.
Well, reboot
Play it
then.
again. We told you it was unscripted.
I'm going to pick up on the third.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Hello?
Olive?
Luther?
That's right. You know my
Luther.
voice.
Oh,
I got dynamite news, baby doll.
that's great. I was thinking about you.
You know how we've been talking about how much we need money for any number of reasons?
Oh, yes.
I just scored almost $2,000.
We can finally have that romantic weekend we'd been talking about. Oh, I am going to love you, the likes of which you've never seen before.
Well,
I
don't
am
know.
going to climb on top of you and make vigorous, passionate, sweet, sweet love to you until you're raw in the groin.
Interesting.
First off, I know there's something you've always wanted to do, and I never would let you do.
Oh, man.
You are going to get to do that.
You don't mean
Yes.
backdoor love.
Yes. Bring plenty of water-soluble
My
lube.
luck.
What do you mean? That's all going down this weekend. And then we take a nice, warm Epsom salt bath.
Oh, no.
A soothing, salty, briny bath.
That doesn't sound so good.
Then I wipe you down because it's going to be hot. We're going somewhere tropical. I give you my rubbing alcohol sponge wipe down, so cooling under the ceiling fan. And then we make sweet, vigorous love again, well until the wee hours of the morning.
Well,
And then I do something to you with my feet that involves a friction you only dream of.
I don't know if we want to do. Let's play it by ear. Let's go.
I'm coming over there right now. All this talk has gotten me hot.
I think it's a good idea to plan a vacation. Let's plan it for 6 months, maybe
6
a year
months
from now.
6 months. I can't wait.
Listen, lady, I came by this money the hard way.
What'd you do? What happened? What'd you do? Some construction demolition or something like that? What'd you do? Pull a roof off a
fair
factory?
description of it. Construction demolition. Yeah.
I hope it was nothing naughty. You weren't rolling the bones, were you?
The bone got rolled. Yeah.
So you're rolling dice?
No, it rolled though. The bone was rolling.
One
around
die?
on
You
the
rolling one
floor
die?
and-
$1,800 just rolling a die?
No. It was. There weren't dice involved in this. No.
Cards? Flipping cards?
More not dice so much as balls. They were rolled. They rolled around.
I don't understand. $1,800 is a lot of money.
Well, I'll tell you all about it when you come pick me up. I need you to give me a lift, Olive.
You're where? You're not at your home?
No, I'm actually at the hospital right now.
Hospital?
Yeah, it's actually the direct result of how I came by that loot.
Oh, okay. Now I know what's going on. There was a fire in a building. You ran in to save a young child. You were burned in the fire. $1,800 is reward money from a very grateful family.
Nope. Lyle.
There was a robbery. There was a robbery, and you got in between the guy who was behind the cash register and a gunman, a madman wielding a gun, and in the process, he dropped his
wish
booty.
I was wielding a gun.
You picked it up? No?
No.
Well, what? Why are you in the hospital?
Well, you know Lyle. Yeah, I mean, I know you're not a big fan of his. He's a pretty wild dude, you know.
He drinks too much for me.
Well, whatever. You're overprotective. I mean, he's a cool dude. And,
I remember that time. Now, hold on. There was that time we went out and ate sushi with Lyle, and I remember he gave you $20 to eat that huge pile of wasabi, and I said, "Oh, now you've crossed the line.
Wow,
I don't like this anymore."
Well, I mean, it's kind of like that. same sort of deal.
Did he?
We're watching some TV and having a few beers, and one thing led to another, and I said, "How about if I cut my wang off? How much will you give me?"
I hope when you say cut your wang off, you're talking about the Asian you've been supporting for all these years. Is that? I pray that's what you mean.
You know what? 2020 hindsight, but why I ever took in another person, we're so strapped for money that I cut for $1,800. I actually cut my penis off.
God.
Kyle said I wouldn't do it.
You were goaded into that?
I'm so drunk I don't even remember his name anymore.
On a dare? I can't believe it. What if...
He bet me. He double dared me.
How would you like it if for $2,000 I filled my vagina up with cement? Huh?
$2,000?
Oh, please. All right. I'm picking you up.
Come over here and get me. The good news is that Lyle was good enough to salvage the wang, picked it up off the ground. Well, actually, he did one of those things like when we play hacky sack. You know how you kick it with the toe, the underside, and then you flip it up to yourself. He did one of those and got the wang right into the bag. And he also saved one of my testicles. The other one, goodness knows what became of it.
Perhaps.
But let me tell you something about that Lyle. Maybe you're right about him. He's a snake.
Well,
because he has not given me the $1,800, and I don't know that he ever is going to.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll pick you up from the hospital, and we'll cancel a romantic weekend. But I'm going to need a tennis bracelet.
Scene.
It wasn't my best work.
No, I think
you
it
were
was
great.
strong. I think it was strong.
You were very good.
Adam, I will say, though, that you created a playground for me. That was so much fun to
Play around in.
Yeah, play around and express myself.
He brings up your game.
Yes.
Every time.
Was I intimidated the first time when I was told I'm going to be working with Adam Carolla? Yeah, sure I was. But, he challenged me. And, he takes chances, and that creates an environment that makes you eager to do the same thing. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, Damashek. That's why.
Damashek.
That's not his name.
Get the big buck.
Damashek is how it's pronounced.
Okay, Lyle. Comedian Louis C.K. Lucky Louie, name of his big hit on HBO. He's up next after this.